of the road I never saw coming. We walking in the club and everybody was just, I was lit. I was hyped because it's just my personality. And they was just like, walk to the section. The section was full of water. Full of water. Because, for what? I don't know. So they move us to another section. That section, full of water. Why? Don't know. They move us, they kept coming to mopping. They move us to another section. Full of water. So I was just like, you know what? Let's just stand in the water there. Who cares? Let's have a good time. I'm out. I'm never really out. I'm always working. I'm going to enjoy this night. Okay? Come to find out, it was ice underneath the chair. So they finally got the ice cleaned up. They finally got everything wiped up. And I was on 10, hype, as always, dancing with my booty shorts on that I just threw on out that I brung down. And Liz and Princess was just sitting there like, smoking her cigarette. And it was, like she's there. And I guess that's her thing, I guess. And I was a little bit kind of confused because Mona Lisa was sitting there in the same term of, I was just looking around. Not nothing. What? Booty popping. But not nothing like that. So I was a little confused, but I guess that was a thing. And they were just kind of on a dull type of, not my normal type of tea. I'm always hyped, but I'm normally trying to be with people that's kind of, we having a good time, we living life, and they were just kind of like, we're here. I digress. We dancing, having a few of us danced and was kind of dancing with each other. Liz came with her camera showing, like, had a showed the social media that she was having a good time and she had a table. But it was all, for my experience, I feel like it was kind of for show, but I don't know. Then I ended up seeing a big bag of weed get passed around. And, of course, water boy was running around like a chicken with his head cut off. But I end up seeing a big bag of weed get passed around. And I said, oh, no, this is not my type of party. I never did drugs a day in my life. I never smoked nothing, never smoked anything a day in my life. I'm a natural high type of girl. So I was like, yeah, it's about time for me to go. Me and Daddy could call a lift in 2.5 seconds. We can go back to wherever we gotta go. So I looked at Liz. I said, hey, Liz, no offense, girl, and she asked me, did I want some? I was like, no, I'm good, but I'm ready to go. She was like, okay, no problem. Let's go then. So everybody kind of got ready to go. We went to walking out because I don't know where that's leading and I don't want no problems. And I don't want to get caught with nothing on me. I'm just here riding. You know, I just seen that big bag and I was like, I'm out. Period. I'm out. With that being said, the security walked us back to the car. And when we got back to the car, here go Liz. Turns up. Now the club about to close. Ain't nobody outside. She turns up, dancing out the window. Sing Cardi B. Where was that energy in the club when I was kind of in the mode by myself dancing? I don't know. And then I looked at Mona Lisa. I said, hey, Mona Lisa, girl, you good? Because we all been drinking. Now, note, before I move on, we all had been drinking. So I said, Mona Lisa, you good? I said, you get your room? She was like, no, I'm just going to drive back. A red flag. I'm just going to drive back. I'm like, drive back? You been drinking all night. You going to drive back night? Leave your car there, girl. Call a lift. Go to your hotel that you bought. No, I didn't buy. I'm just going to drive back. I'm not going to stay. I'm like, that's not safe. I said, but okay, well, it's nice meeting you and get home safe, but I don't think you need to be driving, you know? And she was like, no, I'm good. I'm just going to drive back. I'll pull over and take a break if I need to. And I was like, okay, well, that's you. Drunk as hell. Didn't really pay too much attention. And Liz was still hanging out the window dancing to Cardi B. Up the road after we done left the club. She hang out the window. Waterboy driving the security with us. And it was just like, I don't understand where was that energy at. We was in the club though. Anyway, the security ended up dropping us off. Next morning, me and Zaddy just decided to leave and go home. We was going to try to get up with Liz for breakfast, but she ended up not waking up till late that afternoon, she said, to around 3. Red flag. She ended up didn't wake it up till around 3, and we was already kind of gone by the time she responded back. And I just told her, thank you so much for the awesome dinner and the great time we had at the club. I really do appreciate it. It was so nice meeting you. I tried to text Mona Lisa to see that she make it home in time or make it home at a decent time. She responded back and said, good morning. Yes, I made it home. Thank you so much for asking. I said, it's nice meeting you as well. And we'll get up again soon. And that ended the time when I met Mona Lisa for the very first time. And I met Liz for the very first time. And then the road I never saw coming starts now. Part 6 of the road I never saw coming. It was time. I done known Liz for about a month now. I done known Mona Lisa for about a month now. And I done met them now. And Liz is really getting ready for this big event she was having. But it wasn't getting ready in a sense of handling business and getting things in order. It was more so like posting on social media, I got an event coming, I got an event coming, I got an event coming. And she reached out and was like, I really want y'all to be a part of this photo shoot. You and Mona Lisa and a few other girls. And I was like, okay, bet, that's fine, but we got to talk about this invoice. And she was like, well, whatever your price is, you send the water boy, he take care of all of that. I don't handle that stuff, which, like I said, that's not uncommon because I don't handle my stuff like that too much either, other than like money, or other than my invoices. Daddy runs all that stuff. It wasn't uncommon for her to have said that to me. She reached out and she said, I want all y'all to come to Atlanta again for a photo shoot. So I made it clear, do you want us to come for the photo shoot for you, even you have it in Texas? She said, yes. I said, well, that's going to have to get added into your invoice. I hope you know that, because that wasn't something that we discussed. And she was like, no problem. Just whatever your fee is or whatever, just put it in your invoice and we're going to take care of the invoice for you. I was like, okay, bet. Like, me and Daddy did multiple contracts, and these contracts they can be, you get paid 30 days, 45 days, 60 days, and we haven't had a 90-day yet, but they stretch out. That's no problem at all. With that being said, but it's in the contract. With that being said, it's in the contract laid out of what you want us to do. Where you want me to be. What you want me doing. Where you want me to, like, what time you want me to be there. And I'm very big on having an itinerary I'm very big on having a list of everything you want me, what's going on, because I take my road manager with me wherever we go. It'd be me, my road manager, and management. And that is management. With that being said, she was like, I'm going to need y'all to have 4 or 5 different colors. It was like black, orange, pink, white, and it was another color. A nudish type color, I think. And I would love for us to all take pictures at different sceneries. One of us pretending that we getting off a jet. two of us at a restaurant, laughing, hee-hee-hawing. The other one is us like having a girls' night out at a club. The other one is a boss type status picture. And the last one, I can't really remember the last one, but I want us all to take these type pictures while we in Atlanta. Because at first she was trying to get us to come to Texas, but I was like, Clarissa Rankin not coming to Texas right now. Because Clarissa Rankin not coming to Texas right now because we got to make sure that invoice is going to be together. And I don't mind coming to Atlanta because that's right around the corner. And we can drive there. Going to Texas for a photo shoot, but we got to make sure that invoice is sealed, signed, sealed, delivered, certified with my name on it. With that being said, we agreed that everything was going to go down to Atlanta. And I told Daddy, I said, something's not right. Something's not right with Liz. Something is off. Something's not right. And he was like, why you said? I said, I don't know. It's like she always kind of work at late in the afternoon. She always saying like, hey, I'm just down getting up. It's 4 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. I'm just getting out of bed. It's 4 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. Like, it's late. I've never seen a boss that get up that late in the afternoon and you on Eastern Standard Time. Never seen a boss get up that late. With multiple pieces of multiple trucks, over 100 trucks. You said that Waterboy got you 40 trucks for your 40th birthday. It was just like, what? I'm not used to seeing somebody that a boss status get up so late. I don't know. I know one thing. I got to be up 4:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I'm staying up 1, 2, 3, 4 in the morning talking to people overseas. Like, I be on the move. So, and I'm not no millionaire, but doggone, I know I be busy. So that was a kind of a odd experience for me, and I couldn't put my finger on it. It was just something off with her. Out of nowhere, here calls Mona Lisa. She called me and she said, hey girl, you going to the photo shoot with Liz? I was like, yeah. I said, yeah, I'm going. She was like, are you still going to do the event? I said, yeah, right now, but yeah. Because I ain't trying to let nobody in my business too much. Not saying that I ain't got the invoice, but I wasn't trying to let her in my business too much. But I was like, yeah, we still going. She said, well, this is what Mona Lisa was like. Well, my assistant was telling me how she's a part of her Facebook group and how she always keeps something going and she really want me to be a part of this event if I can show people and tell people about the dump truck business, but I think she just want to use me for my platform. My boyfriend was telling me I think she just want to use me for my platform and just use me for my for the information that I know. And my assistant was telling me how she just keeps something going. She be lying so bad, and how I heard my assistant was also telling me that she heard she's a scammer and people be in there kissing her ass, but they don't know that she's getting scammed. I'm like, whoa. That's a lie. And I found that to be a little odd. This was a red flag. Now when you think about it, that was a red flag. I found it to be a little odd because Liz just paid for our dinner. She paid for us to go out to the club. Why did you come and you heard all the information about her? Or why are you even attempting to go and you hearing all this information about her? See, the only problem I'm having with Liz at this point is her time. Like, this girl is not not an on-time person, but she haven't did nothing to me, I would say. She haven't did nothing to harm me. She haven't did nothing to make me feel like eerie. It was a little off, like some things, it was a little off with her timing it was a little off, but she haven't did nothing to me to make me feel like, watch out for her. She this person. She's gonna scam you and take all your money. She never did nothing like that to me. So I was a little kind of confused that Mona Lisa called on that type of time, talking so kind of off about Liz. Because why did you come and you knew that information about her? Anyway, it was time to go to Atlanta. And I called Liz people, and I said, who do we need to be talking to make sure this trip go? Like, where are we going? Where are we meeting? What time we need to be there? Liz didn't have none of her stuff together. Like, very unorganized, very, like, unprofessional. I've never seen a millionaire. It was just an unprofessional glob. Like, just like, Liz didn't have none of her stuff together. Anyway, Liz was like, be down there at 3 o'clock. And when you come at 3 o'clock, we going to all meet up, get dressed. We going to start the photo shoot at 4. Liz didn't tell us where we had to be till doggone Saturday. Saturday. It was like, we just started down the road. And we was like, me and Daddy was like, any way you put it, we're going to have a good time. We in love. We love each other. We're going to go back to the same hotel we was just at. And whatever happens, happen. Liz didn't message us back until 12 o'clock that afternoon. We was already down there almost in Atlanta. We got down there at 3. So, it was about 1 when Liz messaged us. Because we had like 2 hours more to drive. So, we got down there at 3 o'clock. After Liz finally calls back, after Waterboy finally gave her the address of where we gonna meet at. And baby, Liz didn't walk to the door.
Okay, I see you can handle the road I never saw coming. And you keeping it between the mayonnaise and the mustard. So before you go to this next part, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And share with some of your friends. Because this road is about to get real, raw, and uncut. And here at Road Knowledge, we are all about safety first. If you think you want to become a student at Road Knowledge Training Academy and show us how you can handle this road, check us out at www.rkta.org. So come on, what are you waiting for? Put that seatbelt on. Let's get to this money. Say it loud, say it proud. It's Trucker's Life, baby.